key to setting up a successful online business is not what you think it would be. If you think that it's time and money, that's not the core issue. You can start a business in 30 days with as little as $100 as a budget and 30 minutes a day. Having done the challenge for the last 12 years and figuring out how to help people make their first business dollar in 30 days, it's not time and it's not money that's the issue. It's one of these foundational problems. If you don't build the house on a solid foundation, it'll fall down. Same with your business. Don't get these right, nothing works. In fact, some people may find it pretty amazing to understand that when you're working on your business, having too much money and too much time can often be a major issue. So what am I talking about? Let's get in touch with our homeboy, Abraham Maslow. He'll be able to tell us all about it. You may remember Maslow's Hierarchy of Needs. It's probably one of the bits of psychology that all of us did at some point at school. And I'm particularly interested in the two bottom sections. The one where we're talking about shelter, where we're talking about enough to eat, where we're talking about having our money situation sorted out, where we're talking about having our mental situation sorted out. And as some jokers on the internet have now added Wi-Fi as a key part of Maslow's pyramid. And indeed, when you're creating an online business, that is a big deal. So the biggies: food, shelter, your money right, head right, and Wi-Fi. Access to the internet. These are core fundamental parts. Now, hear me very carefully. It doesn't mean that you've got all of these things solved. Hardly. I still haven't got my head right. But it means you've got them under control. You know where they are. You've got them in a safe space where you're not stressing out about any of them. You know, if you're stressing about where you've got the money to pay rent, you're stressing about shelter, and you're stressing about that money. And over the years, I've received many, many emails from people saying, hey, can the challenge help me out here? Can it make the difference? Well, let me tell you, if you haven't got that basic stuff sorted out, no, it can't. 30 days, $1 can't help you. But here's the cool thing. Every single one of these things is solvable right now. Not solved as in the situation goes away, but it's under control. It's manageable. Because frankly, if any of these aren't sorted, we've got a problem. That the business, no matter how good an idea, no matter how committed you are to doing it, it's not going to work. Over hundreds of thousands of students doing the challenge over the last 12 years, guess what? I could count on one hand with 3 fingers chopped off the number of people who were able to get themselves out of a desperate situation. And my goal here with this vlog is to teach for the 99%, not the 1% of outliers. The good news is that there are solutions to each of these ones to get them under control. And in the next series of videos, I'm going to talk about each one of these individually and give you suggestions and solutions to start to get them under control so that then you're ready to create your first dollar in 30 days. But for now, I want to ask you a very simple thing. Are one of these core foundations, shelter, debt, food, money right, head right, Wi-Fi, internet access, are any of these an issue for you right now? Right, let me know so I can know which video to do first. And the best way to let me know is to send me an email. And the email address you can see on screen here is ed@30days1dollar.com. Let us know which one of these is the biggest challenge for you right now. I'd be thrilled to see. And I can assure you that every single email that I receive, I read. I may not be able to respond to every single one of them, but I will read all of them. And I'd love to hear from you. So with that, stay tuned for the rest of the sequence where we tackle each one of these in order. And hey, if you're in the fortunate situation where you have got your foundation sorted, under control, not necessarily solved, and you're ready to take that next step, why not send me an email too? ed@30days1dollar, and tell me whether you've got an idea for a business or not, somewhere to start out, or are you truly starting from scratch? I'd love to hear from you. All right, with that, speak to you tomorrow.